Okay, in this quick video, I'm going to go over like site structure and setting up your site. There's multiple ways you can be setting this up. I guess to get started, there's kind of there's like a single location, and then you got your multiple location. I'll kind of do a high level, and then I'll do separate videos on each one of them. But a single location is, let's say you got your home page, right, and then you got your services, or the different things you're targeting, and then maybe you have like, sub pages for each of the services or something like that, right? So it's, kind of like this, that type of site structure, right? But when you're talking about a single location, so while you have this entire site that's maybe, let's just say, going after, we'll kind of stick with roofing, right? Everything in this site, so this entire site, right, might be going after a specific city, let's just say Orlando. So throughout the entire site, on any pages, any keyword pages, anything to do with a blog or a page or whatever, you're going to be talking about, Orlando is kind of under the entire site structure. So everything on there is about that location that you're going after. So you don't have to worry about segregating out different keyword sets for locations. Okay. The second way is if you have like a multi-location. So let's say you have you got your home page, right? And then you might have location 1 and location 2. Then you also have services. So let's say you got these 3 different services, right? So your home page here, you'd still kind of be linking down, right? And then this would link to your location pages. Okay. There's a couple ways that you can then interlink all this stuff. I'll go over that in more detail when I kind of dive into the multi-location. But the thing is, this entire site now, so you're not doing, the entire site is all about one location, because what you have is you have this location and this location. So they're 2 separate locations, which means on page like keyword 1, 2, and 3, so those 3 services, you can't only talk about, one location. So you have to then kind of mention either both locations, or you have to, just talk about the service in general and say, then we also service it. And you can, cross-link back to these pages if you want, and then these can link here. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways to do it. But that's just kind of the high level of kind of how to do this, because then you can even build on that where you have like multi-location. So you'll have multi-locations and multi-keywords, right? And it can just continue to get more complex as you go. But those are kind of your 2 options, I guess you would say. And then, even on top of that, let's just say you're not even going after, let's say you're not necessarily a location. The same type of thing applies. Move this over a little bit. If you've got a home page that then goes after, say, keyword set 1, right? And then you got keyword set 2, which are totally different, right? So then your home page may not be about one topic, but it could be about 2 different topics. So then on your home page here, you're not covering necessarily just one topic. You're kind of covering them all, and then these, would have their individual sub pages and things like that. So the same thought process applies whether you're doing multi-location or multi-keyword sets. Let's say you're building a site that's a plumber and an HVAC company. You'll see that a lot, right? So they have to have like a whole section of their site that all is powering up the plumbing, and then another section that kind of powers up HVAC. They cross-reference here and there and things like that, but that kind of gives you an idea of, the type of sites that we're looking at. And then you can take this and you can put it on any type of, where you host your site, WordPress, Google Sites, that type of thing. This content step remains the same no matter where you're building your site on.